Okay, I really enjoyed that episode, Reject Ranger, or as it's called, Go Go uh, Ranger. I thought about reading the manga before this had came out, but never got to it. But I like Super Sentai. I watched every season of Power Rangers except for the maybe last two seasons or last three seasons. I haven't watched some of one of them. Dino Charger, I think, saw like an episode of that. But you know the American one. Now the original, I haven't. I've seen some. Just like I saw Kamen Rider when it was brought over here on Kids WB. But I haven't watched the Kamen Rider, the original Kamen Riders. I know too. But this episode was just so gave me the feelings of watching those on how silly the monsters can be when they with their designs, like a monster that turns into a car, or the villain that wants to be more. I mean, our main pro antagonist, protagonist, but an antagonist wants to be more, wants to still be a villain. And sometimes that happens in these kind of shows where one of the mob enemies evolves, becomes more bigger. It doesn't happen a lot, but it happens. Or generally a bad guy just switches sides. Usually they've been brainwashed though beforehand, or sometimes they just change sides. But this is cool, and of course these Rangers are, at least to the enemy, kind of douchies, but just that Sentai energy was good. Really enjoyed this first episode. Can't wait to see where we go from here. Clearly, he's gonna get stronger. I mean, cause I'm guessing they do some kind of training, maybe, but they also haven't fought and killed in I think it said 13 years. So they clearly probably ain't as strong as they could be. I don't know. We'll see when the show continues. And he thinks like the kids make fun of him. No, but some villains are cool. You like the villain. Not enough to want them to not be defeated. Well, that depends. But there's some Power Ranger villains that I really enjoy. Like the Dino Storm. Like the White Ranger before he changed sides. And I think in that case he's brainwashed. Like him. Like the who we found out, I'm pretty sure in Mystic Rangers, the knight was the kid, Red Ranger's father. But I liked him when he was a villain. Uh, there was a few other ones, but there's always like one good villain that you really like in Power Rangers that just stands out. That's not one of the main villains. Usually works under the main villain. No, a fantastic episode. Can't wait to see what happens next. And this girl, summing up with her clearly, playing being a hero or assistant, but I don't know. We'll see where this goes. Oh, and the way they was talking is like they all named after letters, but that some of them run away from this because it like him get tired. Except he still ambitious, unlike the rest. So she might be one of him. We'll see.